Today we will continue our lesson, our need for food. Video number 2. So student, as we learned yesterday that all living things need food to live and grow. But all living things do not eat same kind of food. See, as you can observe in the picture, you can see birds, tiger, plant, human beings. All these are living things. All these living things need food to live and to grow. But these living things do not eat the same kind of food. Okay. Today we are going to learn about the food for cattle. So people who keep cattle, they feed them grass and hay, and also oil cake and ambon. Besides grass and hay, horses are given bengal means harbara soaked in water as food. So see students, the people who keep cattle, as you can see in the picture, these are cattle. Okay, the people who keep these animals at their home, they feed them grass and hay, and with the grass and hay they feed them oil cake and ambon. Oil cake you can see in the picture. Okay, now see what is mean by oil cake. The fibrous part that is left after extracting oil from seed such as groundnut, sesame or cottonseed is pressed into slabs. In this into slabs, this is called oil cake. Means after taking out the oil from sesame seed, cotton seed or groundnut seed, that leftover part is pressed into slabs, and this is called oil cake. See, oil cake look like this. This is cotton seed oil cake. Okay. Now ambon. Ambon means a fermented mixture of oil cake, jaggery and coarse particles of grain mixed in water and used as animal food. Okay. Now ambon means this oil cake and jaggery and coarse particles of grain, means some rough particles of grain. After breaking the grain, it get mixed with water and they kept for fermentation, and after that it given to the animals as a food. Okay, now you know this is the food for cattle, but the people who keep horses at their home, how do they feed them? They soaked harbara in water and they give that as a food to the horse. Now sheep and goats eat leaves of various kinds of shrub. This you know that sheep and goats eat leaves of various kinds of shrubs. Now see children, food for pet animals. We keep some pet animals like cat, dogs at a home. So let us read about food for these pet animals. Cats love to drink milk, but they like mice as well. They also hunt and eat birds such as sparrows, doves and pigeons. So see, about cats we are going to learn. Cats love to drink milk, but they like mice as well. This we know that cat like to drink milk, but with the milk, cats like to catch mice and eat them. Cats also hunt birds like sparrows, doves and pigeons. And now about dogs. Dogs may eat chapatis or bhakris, but they like to eat meat most. That is why people who keep dogs and cats give them meat and fish too. See, this we have observed that dogs eat chapatis, bhakris or bread, but dogs like to eat bones, chicken, pieces of mutton means meat. Cat like to eat Dogs likes to eat meat most. That is why the people who keep dogs and cats at home, they used to give them meat and fish as a food. Now, food for wild animals. We learn that all the living things need food. It means wild animals also need food. So let us read how do wild animals get their food, or what they use as a food. In forest, animals like deer, bisons and nilgai eat various kind of green grass and leaves. If there are crops growing in the field nearby, these animals finish off those crops too. Means see, the wild animals like deer, bisons and nilgai. These animals eat green grass and leaves. If nearby in the field crops are there, these animals finish off all the crops. And students, as we learned previous, that the animals who eat only plants, they are called herbivorous. This we learned previous, so I'm just revised it. Okay. Now the wild animals like tiger and lion live in deep jungles. They hunt other animals and eat their flesh. They are called carnivorous. So see children, animals like lion and tiger live in deep jungles. And what they did? They hunt other animals and eat their flesh as a food. And this also we learn the animals who eat who eats the flesh of other animals, they are called carnivorous. So that is why lion and tiger are carnivorous animals. Okay. Now some animals do not hunt other animals, but they eat flesh of dead animals. They are called scavengers. They helps to keep the jungle clean. For example, fox, vulture. Students, as we learn that some animals do not hunt other animals, but they eat the flesh of dead animals. Means sometimes what happen, like tiger, lion, they hunt a bigger animal and they eat the flesh of that animal how much they want. Okay, after that they leave that animals like that only. So these animals like fox and vulture, these animals eat the flesh of dead animals and they are called scavengers. And you know these scavengers are very important because they helps to keep the jungle clean. Understood? Now, usually these wild animals do not hunt in human settlements, but sometimes when they are starved, they are forced to enter nearby villages. Then they kill and carry away the cattle like goat, cow. See children, now only we learn that tiger and lion live in deep jungles. But sometimes what happen means they usually not come in human settlements to hunt other animals. But sometimes when they are starved means they are not getting food from many days. Because of that hunger, they are forced to enter in nearby villages, in human settlements. And then They enter in the villages, they kill and carry away the cattle like like cow, goat. Okay, and many times foxes dare to enter human settlements, but they are not as strong as tigers. They cannot kill cattle. They are mostly content with stealing food. So, mostly foxes dare to come in human settlements, but they are not as strong as tigers, so they cannot kill the cattle. Why they cannot kill the cattle? Because foxes are look like dogs and cattle are bigger than them, so they cannot kill the cattle. So what they did, the birds which are there in the villages like hen, ducks, they steal them, means they catch them and take them away. Okay, now food for birds. Birds are also living thing, so let us read about food for birds. We see many differences in what birds eat too. Some birds eat grains. See children, as like animals, there difference between their eating food habits as well as like them. In birds also, we may see many differences what birds eat. Okay, some birds eat grains. Farmers grow a variety of cereals and pulses in their fields. As the crop become ready for harvesting, the air become full of grains. Birds in the surroundings come in flocks to feed on them. They can destroy the crop. See, many birds eat grains, so the farmers grow variety of cereals and pulses in their fields. Okay, like cereals like jowar, bajra, wheat. So these when this kind of crop is ready in field, that time birds came which are in the surrounding come come in flocks to feed on them. So when these crop are ready for harvesting, that time the birds which are there surrounding, they come in flocks, means they came in groups which are feed on them and they destroy the crop. To prevent such destruction, farmers use scarecrow and slingshots. See children, when flocks of birds came in the field to destroy the crop, that time farmers want to save their crops, so what they use scarecrow and slingshot to prevent this kind of destruction. As you can see the picture of scarecrow and slingshot. Okay, farmers use these scarecrow and slingshot to keep the birds away from the field. It is easily possible for birds to find grains in areas where people live. That is why some birds live in such areas like sparrows, pigeons. Yes, it is easily possible for birds to find grains in areas where people live. Where we live, it is very easy for birds to get the grains. That's that's why some birds live in our areas like sparrows and pigeons. You can observe them in the morning, or you can see that if you will keep some grains in the window or in the gallery or balcony, you can see that these birds will come to take that grain. Okay, but other birds feed on other kind of food. Yes, not all the birds eat the grain. Okay, there are differences in the food of birds also. Like hens eat worms, crows eat flesh of dead animals. Some birds eat the fruits of trees, like parrot. The woodpecker use their pointed beaks to hammer into trees and get to the small insects living inside. See, see children, the hen eat worms, okay, and crows eat flesh of dead animals. And the bird woodpecker use their pointed beak. Woodpecker is having the pointed beak, and this bird use its beak hammer into trees. Means its pointed beak is hammer, means he use that beak into trees and get the small insect living inside. Okay, and some birds eat fruits of the trees, like parrot. Now we will learn about the food for insects. Though insects are very small, but they are also living thing. They are also need food. So let us read how these insects get their food and what they use as their food. We can see many small animals around us. Okay, see now, bedbugs, mosquitoes suck people's blood. Caterpillars and some insects nibble and eat the leaves of plants. Nibble means bite again and again. See children, bedbugs, mosquitoes, they are very small insects. What they use as their food? They suck our human beings' blood as a food, and they use this blood as a food. Now caterpillars and some other insects are nibble, means they like um, like mouse, how the mouse bite again and again on the one place, it is called nibble. So caterpillar and other insects nibble at and eat the leaves of plants. Ticks suck the blood of cows and buffaloes. Butterflies feed upon the nectar they find in flowers. House lizard and chameleons eat insects using their sticky tongue. See children, these are the insects like ticks suck the blood of cows and buffaloes, and butterflies use the nectar, means juice of the flowers, as their food, and house lizard and chameleons use their sticky tongue to catch the small insects. House lizard, you can see in our houses how the lizard use its sticky tongue to catch the mosquitoes or small insects. Okay, it means like human beings, animals, insects, birds are also cannot make their own food. Animals eat the food they find in nature. For that, they have to wander from place to place in search of food. Okay, students? It means like us, like human beings, animals, insects, and birds also cannot make their own food. Like, like us, they are also depend on plants and other animals for the food. Animals eat food what they find in nature. Whatever they find in nature, in their surrounding, they use it as a food. But for this food, they have to wander. They have to go one place to another place in the search of food. Okay, understood? So today we learn about food for birds, animals, insects, pet animals. Okay, so here is one activity for you which is depend on this video. In one group animals are there, and in another group the food that animal eats. Like goat eat the leaves of plants. Like that, you have to write in your notebook or on the page that what butterfly will eat, what caterpillar eats, what mosquito eats. Like this you have to complete the table. Okay, take care. Thank you.